If you've ever wanted to get your hands on a good third-party gaming accessory, you may have gone to a company called PowerA. They do some really awesome controllers for the Xbox and the Switch, and some really great accessories for those consoles and the PlayStation. However, what they're doing now is branching off into sound with their brand new sub-company, LucidSound. So today what we're going to be doing is taking a look at two different headsets from that company to see exactly how good they sound, how good the mic quality is, and if they are a viable option in 2021. So, let's take a look. So today we're going to be taking a look at the LS15P wireless gaming headset. Now this one is better suited to something like the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4 and also PC, and it comes with a dongle for that very lag-free gaming experience with a wireless headset. We're also then going to take a look at the LS35X. Now, as you can see from the branding, these are much better suited to the Xbox Series X and the Series S, as they do have the Xbox Wireless Connect built in, so again, even more lag-free gaming for those gaming consoles specifically. You've got some really awesome Wi-Fi and wireless features with these headsets, which we'll get onto in a little bit. The LS15P wireless feature interference-free wireless. Now what that means is in certain areas with crowded Wi-Fi or just in general a lot of wireless signals, you sometimes get dropouts and interference with your gaming headsets. However, with these ones that really shouldn't be too much of a problem. You've also got some really nice foam padding and they are very lightweight as well, which is vital for a gaming headset, especially a wireless one if you're going to be gaming for long periods of time. You've also got 3 EQ modes along with the 50mm drivers, which deliver deep bass and clear highs. You've got the natural sound stage, signature sound and bass boost, and they are kind of self-explanatory. Natural is a very flat EQ, you've then got the signature sound, which is tailored for the LucidSound headphones themselves, and then bass boost, which basically just boosts the bass. Inside the box you are going to get the microphone, which you can take off if you need to. You're also then going to find a micro USB cable. It's a shame that it's not USB Type-C, hopefully that will be on the next model. You are also then going to get a dongle as well, because again, in terms of wireless headsets, Bluetooth isn't necessarily the best option, so for these ones it is going to use that dongle, but that is going to reduce the lag time significantly. With regards to the actual headphones themselves, they are actually quite nice. The build quality is pretty good and the actual look and feel reminds me a lot of the Bose QC35 range of headphones as well, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Now obviously I've got my microphone just here, so I'm going to move them around ever so slightly, because with these ones where they are slightly cheaper, you are going to have more of a plastic feel to that. So it's not actually too bad, to be fair. So again, build quality pretty good, and you've also got a ton of controls on the right and left ear cup as well. Now the best way to think of it is the left ear cup is going to control the game itself, so you can mute the game by pressing the button, and you'd also have a dial for the volume which goes up and down, and that would do your game volume specifically all on the left hand side. On the right hand side is where you're going to have all of your chat features. So again, increase and decrease the chat in regards to your output, and then also mute as well. So very easy to do that. If you do want to mute the headset for whatever reason very quickly, you've then got the option to do so. Now, like I mentioned, they do have a very nice sort of memory foam to them. And in regards to fit, I mean, they're actually pretty good, to be fair. Now, they are quite lightweight, like I mentioned, so again, you're not really going to have to worry about the heaviness of the headphones over time. I've been using some other Logitech headset for a while, and it's, not necessarily the lightest thing in the world, but again, the build quality may be slightly better. It's got some metal in there, and the build quality is, more premium compared to these ones, where they are more lightweight plastic. But again, for me, for a longer gaming session, that actually may be something that I do prefer. Now you've also got all of the controls on the actual headphones themselves. So in regards to power on, the 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone, that's all going to be on the left hand side. And then on the right hand side, you've just got the EQ button and nothing else basically. But overall with these ones, considering the actual price tag, they are actually quite nice. Like I mentioned, if you're a fan of the Bose QC35 line of headphones, then these ones are actually going to come in quite handy. They do have a lay flat design as well. And again, if you do want to sort of rest them around your neck, they are going to contour basically to your neckline as well. So again, very easy to take on and off and store as well. If you want to just put them flat, put them in a drawer and not really worry about it. This is a quick sound test of the LS15P wireless headset. Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and today we are looking at the LS15P wireless gaming headset. Now onto the LS35X. We're going to have pretty much the same 50mm drivers in the actual headphones themselves, and that's pretty high fidelity, pretty good sound. However, we don't necessarily have any custom EQ settings like we did on the LS15P, which is definitely something to keep in mind. However, you can probably tweak it yourself using your PC settings. Again, you've got some very nice cushioning on the top and also on the ear cups themselves. So these ones are a little bit heavier, but again, the memory foam is really good. So for those longer play sessions, you shouldn't really have too many problems. Now these ones also come with an advanced dual mic system with mic monitoring. Now what that basically allows you to do is, yes, you can take off the boom mic if you need to, but when it is on there, you do have mic monitoring, which basically lets you hear your own voice so you can see if you're peaking, what your levels are going to be like, instead of having to go into maybe OBS or whatever it may be that you're using to stream, to actually then go ahead and tweak the sound. You can do it pretty much all on the fly. In terms of accessories, you are going to get that boom mic which I mentioned, which you can take off if needed, a micro USB cable once again, but you are also going to get a 3.5mm headphone jack with these ones as well, because again, if you do want to connect it in a slightly different way, then you've got the option to do so. Obviously, if you're going to be using the 3.5mm jack, that is going to give you basically lossless in terms of lag, so again, it's going to be pretty good for those gaming sessions where you really need to concentrate on the sound and it's really important to do so. Then you're not going to have any lag whatsoever because you're basically tethered with the actual cable itself. Now, while these aren't necessarily my style in regards to the color scheme, they are actually pretty good. Now, they actually do remind me maybe more of some high-end Beats headphones. Now, I know high-end and Beats doesn't necessarily go in the same sentence, but with regards to price, these look like a more premium pair of Beats headphones. And I'm pretty sure they had a similar colorway with the white and rose gold as well. Now, you're going to get all of these same options in regards to the controls, which we'll get onto in just a moment. But again, the build quality of these ones are extremely good. Now, yes, they are more heavy and they do have more metal and aluminium built on board, but just in general, you don't really have any sort of creaking noise or any kind of worry in regards to the build quality. One thing that I would say is they don't actually fold flat, which is a bit of a disappointment. They've got sort of this weird curved angle for whatever reason that you may need, but overall they do feel extremely nice. The cushioning on the headphones itself does feel pretty good, and in regards to the overall fit of the headphones, again, yes, they are maybe a little bit more bulky and bigger than the LS15P, but they do feel pretty good. Now, how they're going to go over a longer gaming session with that added weight, I'm not too sure. But again, compared to what I was using previously from Logitech, even these ones are slightly lighter as well. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. Now, you do also have the same controls in regards to the game volume all being on the left in regards to muting the game and the game volume. And then you've also got the chat feature all on the right-hand side in regards to turning up and down your sound and also muting it as well. On the left ear cup, you do also have the power on button, micro USB, 3.5mm headphone jack, and also the microphone portion. And then on this side, you don't really have anything apart from the mic pass-through. So again, in regards to monitoring your own sound, that button will be on the right ear cup. And like I mentioned, that's going to basically power through the sound that you're actually saying so that you can hear it back yourself and see if your levels are pretty good. This is a test of the LS35X wireless gaming headset. Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and in today's video we are checking out the LS35X wireless gaming headset. Now, when actually using them for gaming, they were both pretty good. Now, yes, the LS35X did sound a bit better than the LS15P. However, you are going to have nearly $100 price difference between the two. The LS15P are going to come in at $99 and then $179 for the LS35X. So again, definitely something to keep in mind. Overall sound quality though was extremely good. I had no issues whatsoever with regards to hearing those intricate details that you may need with regards to multiplayer games, and even when playing story-driven games, it gave me a really nice immersive experience that you don't necessarily get from using your device's speakers, for example, or even a pair of external speakers. You've got that really nice sound quality from left to right, and overall they sounded really good. And that's going to do it, guys, for this video. Now, both of these headsets, in my eyes anyway, are both worth it in terms of price. Now, yes, the $99 option is definitely more viable for most people, and in terms of the sound quality and microphone quality, I don't think anyone's really going to have any complaints. And yes, the LS35X being around $79 to $100 more, Yes, they are going to be more premium and sound a bit better, but I don't necessarily think the sound quality and mic quality is going to be better overall to justify that increase in price. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give a thumbs up down below. And if you've got any questions or comments, let me know in the comments section below or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass. If you're not already subscribed, now's a great time to do so. And once you've hit that subscribe button, don't forget to turn on notifications so you're notified anytime I post a new video here on the channel. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.